Hello guys, it's Football here with John Morntez and welcome again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing okay, and it has been a long time since I did a video, like 2 weeks ago. You did it 2 weeks ago, and we are back again. Today's topic is Liverpool in crisis. Liverpool in crisis. Chelsea in crisis. It's Liverpool and Chelsea. The quick answer is yes, of course they're in crisis. Well, let's start with Liverpool. Very quick, because currently Liverpool are not getting the points they're not getting enough points. I still feel they will get Champions League football. I'm not changing my mind on that. You have your own opinion. Let me see it on the comment section what you guys think. Do you think Liverpool will get Champions League football? Yes, I still feel, but they have to do something with their midfield. I'm seeing Liverpool problem lies in the midfield. Me personally, I still feel Liverpool problem lies in the midfield. We can say defensive, they are not defending well, and they are not scoring enough goals. Why? The defenders does not get enough protection like they used to get. I don't see Liverpool defenders getting protection. In the modern football, we can see it with the Arsenal. They have Xhaka, they have Partey protecting their defenders. They have Odegaard creating chances for their strikers. They have box to box. They have Partey as their box to box midfielder. They have Xhaka also play that roles. That can play that role. But the caliber of that player, I don't see Liverpool having currently. They had Fabinho. The Prem Fabinho we knew is not the same Fabinho now. The Henderson we knew is not the same Henderson now, because the energy, the age factor can be a problem here. They have, if you look, Thiago. Yes, Thiago is playing well, but he doesn't have that good partnership. He has to look his back. He doesn't have that free role. He doesn't have that free role to play like Bruno is doing now. He doesn't have that free role to play like Odegaard is doing, like De Bruyne is doing. You see, midfield, Man City midfield protect their defenders, so it's not easy to exploit them. Arsenal midfield protect their defenders. It's not easy to get through those defenders. But that one is not happening that is not happening for Liverpool currently. Their defenders does not get protected. You can have the best defenders. You can have the best defenders in the world. But if they don't get that proper protection, for their midfield, they are going to be exploited. You can have the best players. The same with forwards. Forwards also have the same problem. We have seen it De Bruyne. We have seen it with the Odegaard in Arsenal. You have to create chances for your forwards. Currently, Liverpool midfield does not create enough chances for their forwards. They have the best forward. If you look, they signed in Gapo. Remember, they have signed in Gapo. They have Salah here. The season Salah had almost 20 goals. They have Nunez here. Nunez is a good striker. He might not that Premier League is not playing out for him currently well, but he has the quality. He has the quality to deliver. He can deliver if he gets chances. So yes, he's not getting enough chances. He's not getting enough chances, but he can score. If Liverpool midfield can create enough chances for their forwards, they can have a lot of goals and they can win games. But currently, that midfield is not functioning. It's not functioning. In the modern football, midfield is the strength. Midfield is the engine of the team. The modern football, if you don't have a proper midfield, you cannot make it, because there is where the engine of the team is. Look it with Man City. Look it with Chelsea. Look it with Manchester United also. We brought in Casemiro and Eriksen. Engine of the team is a midfield. Midfield is the engine of the team. Personally, I think in the modern football, midfield is the engine of the team. And that is a problem for them. I think that's a problem for them. And the worst thing is that they are not even in the market for one midfielder. They're not okay. They wanted Bellingham, which they're not going to get. Borussia Dortmund will not sell Bellingham in the January transfer window. They have to get someone on a loan deal. They have to get someone on a short term success, a short term project. They have to bring in a player, even on a loan. They have to bring in a midfielder. They have to bring in, even if it's not now, even in the summer, they have to bring in, I think, 2 midfielders, 3 or 2 midfielders. They have to bring in midfielder. It will be good if they get one now. It will be good if they get one now, then go for the summer. We can say the money is not there, but they just spent 35 million on a striker, on a forward, which I don't think they really wanted. I don't think they really wanted that. They should have spent that money on a midfielder, but we don't know. It's always what the manager wants. That is what we always play with. What does the manager want? If you give the manager what he doesn't want, you might bring a problem also. So if that is what Klopp asked for, he was given. But they have to go for a midfielder. Each and every person, that team is still capable of doing, they're still capable of delivering. But if you don't have midfielders, I don't see it. Because currently they are playing a catch-up football. They are playing a catch-up football. In the current Premier League, you cannot predict how many points will you get from now. In the next 20 games, how many points will we get? Will this one win as Champions League? It's not easy. It's not easy. We haven't even reached a halfway of the Premier League. We haven't even reached a halfway of the Premier League. They have to do something. They have to do something in this January transfer window. That is what I keep emphasizing on. Liverpool has to do something in this January transfer window. Chelsea. This is also interesting in Chelsea. I think Chelsea problem they have created for themselves. The owners created the problem. That is a true fact. The owners created the problem. You cannot hire a contractor, give him material, the contractor write down, this is what I want, this is what I want this one, I want this one, I want this one. Then, before even the contractor started the work, you already sacked the contractor. The material will go on a waste because you're going to bring in a new contractor who will also demand for his own materials to build this house. That's happening with Chelsea. They sacked Tuchel after Tuchel signed his players, the players he wanted. After Tuchel signed the players he wanted, then they sacked Tuchel. Which does not make sense at the moment. Didn't even make sense for me in the beginning. Why were they sacking Tuchel? It was not making sense at all. So they bring in Potter. Now Potter has a lot of work to do. The system is the players here he got, maybe we can say maybe does not match with the system he want to play. With this system, that means he has to bring on his players. That means they are going to spend, I think they're still going to spend more money than they spend in the summer, because in the summer they were the highest, they spent most than any Premier League club. And I'm seeing the same thing happening in January and the summer. To attract those players also is going to be a problem, because if you see Fernandes is out, the deal with Fernandes is out. They still don't have enough players in. Potter wants his players. He wants to demand for his players for him to deliver. Some fans are calling Potter to be sacked, which I don't think it will happen. You cannot. Okay, it's not going to happen. You have to give the manager time. He hasn't even finished one season yet. Potter hasn't finished one season. He hasn't finished even one season. You have to give him time. He has played how many games? Around 14 games. I think it's around 15 or 14 games. He hasn't even played 20 games yet. You have to give the manager time. You cannot build that house. You cannot build that house once. You have to the foundation has to start from the ground. You have to start that foundation down, going up. So Potter has to get time around 18 months. If 18 months this season, I don't even it will be a miracle, but we cannot say in the modern football. We cannot say that in the Premier League. Chelsea might turn things around and get Champions League football, which currently looks like impossible. It's impossible to do. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to get Champions League slot. So they have to be patient. The Chelsea fans have to be patient. They have to be ruthless also in the transfer market. And currently they are going for anything. Chelsea are going for anything. They will spend a lot of money to try and compete. Let even say in Europa football. They have to go and spend. And they have to spend because the manager will demand the player. The manager has to demand for them to deliver. You have to give the manager players for him to deliver. Currently the league situation, the league table does not favor them. Yesterday they lost. The league table does not favor Chelsea at all. There are how many points? Manchester United are 10 points ahead of them. Arsenal are 19 points. Is it 19? Yeah, 19 points ahead of them. It's not going to be easy to cover that gap. It's not going to be easy to cover that gap. It's not going to be easy to cover that gap. So they have to do something on January transfer window, of which they will do. They are ruthless in spending. They have to spend like 150 million again. They brought in a center back. Remember, now they have brought in how many center back? They have spent over 200 million on a center back only in the last several years. They have spent in 200 million on a center on a center back. But they will have to spend a lot. They will have to spend more. The second thing why I think the cause of this crisis is an injury crisis. If you look now, I think medical department are failing Chelsea currently. They have 7 first team injured players. Kant is out. Mount is out. Fofana is out. Chilwell is out. Reece James is out. Pulisic is out. Raheem Sterling is out now. That is a huge number of first team players out. It's a huge number. 7. That means, let's say for example, they will miss how many games? Let's say some will not even come quickly. They have to do something in that medical department. That's a joke. It's a total joke. Because first team, and that department need to be looked at. You cannot have 7 first team players out. How will you get points if you are your best 7 players are out? If those 7 players were in playing today, the result could be different. Their position in the league could be different. But these players are out, they are not playing. Potter doesn't have an option. If you look very well, he doesn't have any option. He has limited option. So something has to be done. They have to bring in independent players on a loan to try to deal with this 4 months, this 4 months period here. Because how will you get points if 7 of your best players are outside? 7 of your best players are out. It's not going to be easy for them to get results. Some people are just making noise here. I think you'll not mind. They have to bring in players in. They have to bring new players in. Try even 4 players. I think they have to bring in like 4 players now, because 7 of your first team players are out. I think that is why they brought in the centre back. What is his name? But Chelsea has to do something. Chelsea has to do something in this January transfer. They will spend a round of again in this January transfer window to try and deal with that gap. Getting Champions League slot, I don't Champions League slot. I don't think totally they will get Champions League slot. But we have to wait and see. It's still early to predict that. It's still early also to say that. But I don't think they will get a Champions League slot. Smash a like on the video. Comment what do you guys think. Will Chelsea get a Champions League slot? Will Liverpool get a Champions League slot? Smash a like on the video. Comment. And if you know you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscription button. If you know you haven't, click that notification bell. Click that notification bell. So each and every time we produce a video like this, you'll be able to be notified. Until we have, I want to say thank you before we go. Before I finish, I want to say thank you. We are currently growing. We are currently around 950. We are approaching 1,000. Remember, we said when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be able to go live. We'll be able to go live. Yeah, we'll be able to go live. So please share this video with your friends. If you have been away, I hope you started your year well. I hope you started your year well. And until we do our next video, have a lovely day. Enjoy your FA Cup too. FA Cup is also here. We will do this preview we have to do on Saturday tomorrow. Have a lovely day.